Hello, 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 and welcome back to Aig the Worm's adventure here, slithering around deep underground. Last time we encountered a servant of Pateau, aka Dr. Potato. They are in the map directly south of here, and I think our plan was to mine through this rock here to get a better look at the guy. So why don't we start off by doing that before we move any further, because there's a drone merchant there, and if they're still alive, if we kill the servant, then we can free them and we can potentially trade with them. So let's grab do we have a pickaxe? Did we pick up a pickaxe? We did. Huge. Alright, let's go. See if this is enough. No, there is some more shale to mine through here. Okay, let's have a look. Alright. Probably could have done with going a bit further along. However, I think for now that's fine. Let's re-equip our weapon here. I believe we were using this. Okay. And let's just, alright. Here comes some dromads. Are they going to follow me through? Okay, there's a saltback blocking the way, which is actually incredibly unfortunate. What's your deal, my friend? Are you also a thrall? You are. Okay. Where did the saltback go? See if I can get any of these people to follow me. I don't think they'll follow without the actual servant following us, so here's what I'm going to do instead then. We'll call that a bust. We'll try and loop down and around and approach from this way. Just need to go south, and then we need to go west. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a way south from here. Maybe if we go a bit further. And the reason I'm putting so much effort into this right now is because, you know, having a trader is going to be, they're few and far between. When you're playing the entire game underground, I think, you know, you got to make the most of any kind of trade you can get, because you do still need things like water and gear. And of course, we're not allowed up to the surface, so let's see what we have here. Compass bracelet, that's pretty much useless down here. Anything else? Just more slime. Alright, let's head down here and then try and head west. Of course. About this way? No? Wow. They're not making it easy on me. This is a fun little mini objective though, so I think we're going to stick with it. Let's just get the pickaxe back out. And let's just find, sorry for the spam. Is that a slug snout? Yeah, I believe so. Let's re-equip. There you are, you son of a gun. There's the Gershling. We are not friendly with spiders, never mind. Get constricted? No, never mind. Wait, which, what do we have again? Need a quick refresher. We have poison. Okay. Poison sting. Okay, so this is looking good. Looks like there might be a way over there from here. I don't want to speak too soon. I make a worm out of myself. Still haven't decided, by the way, canonically, whether or not Aeg here is a worm or a snake. I think it's like a 50-50 blend. It's like the best of both worlds, you know. We've got the sliminess of a worm, but we've got the coolness of a snake. Oh, great. Wow, this guy's got quite an army. Well, this girl, I think technically they're a girl. This Agelfly is going to be really annoying. Okay, they have cryokinesis. Let's see if they follow us. Oh! Okay, I was going to say, I want to stay close to the map boundary. That may have been a terrible, terrible idea. Look at this army. I'm just trying to gauge right now, you know. This is a mini-series, so I'm going to play a bit more fast and loose than I normally would. I'm just trying to gauge whether or not I want to even... If I can just hit a single dismemberment, I would be happy. However, let's bear in mind that we've got 2 salt hoppers right on top of us. These guys do not mess. I also have a force bracelet that I could... If I just pop that out of curiosity... Okay, that kind of worked how I wanted it to. It pushed at least one of these did I call them salt hoppers? I meant great saltbacks. Dismember. Okay, we did cut something off. Left hand. Huge. Bleeding and cleaved. Follow up with a flurry. Okay. And a sting. How are they doing? They're not doing too great. They're bleeding, cleaved, and poisoned. I think we push. If we can kill them, all we have to do is run away, come back, all of these people will be freed from their enthrallment. At least in theory. Boom. Level 13. We got them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Now we can name our steel battle axe as well. And it's taken on new qualities, which is part of a mod. You can find that down below. It's called Your Own Personal Relics. There's a small chance that when you get to name an item, it takes on new properties, like this now has +2 to hit. We will name it based on this thing's... Okay. Tisham no longer. We'll make it astral. Alright, Tisham no longer is now dead, so now we need to run away, come back, and all of these Dromad should be free. So let's do that. We're going to sprint as fast as possible. The gunslinger is going absolutely insane right now. I actually wouldn't mind killing the Dromad guard, but I don't know, I don't want to annoy anybody. Also, we can actually buy a new mutation. Let's do that right now. Ooh. You know how I feel about horns. Two-headed is also pretty good. But horns and the new body part, it's hard to say no. It's really hard to say no. An arm grows out. Okay, we've got an additional arm on top of that now. And in fact, let's take a look at our new body plan. You can see with our current strength, we have 8 penetration and a 2d3 damage with our horns. So this is already doing more damage and better penetration than our battle axes. So we are going to set this as our main. Currently we're in combat, which we're not. But let's just go up here and set that as our main source of damage. And now we can see that on these we have a 20% chance to hit with that and a 50% chance to hit with that. Now the reason this is only 20 is because, let me explain this real quick. When you use horns as your main weapon, if you're not using horns with multiple weapon fighting as your main weapon, you have a 20% chance to hit with your horns. However, if you use horns as your main source of damage, basically the odds will swap with the previous weapon, just because one thing still has to maintain that 20% chance. So that's why that's only 20% and that's 50%, if that makes sense. Maybe butchered that explanation, but we're going to put the good one there, put that there, and of course we now have an additional arm and another hand as well, which means we can actually equip an additional battle axe on top of that. Does mean we can no longer use like dismember, since we're not using an axe in our main hand, you can see. But we'll still be able to occasionally dismember anyway using our multiple limbs. Right, so now that we've left and come back, theoretically, this gunslinger is still going crazy down here, isn't he? Okay, he's finally dead. Let's grab the chrome revolver. Grab the water. We are getting pretty heavy here. I'm pretty pleased about getting about picking up horns. That's really good. We do have tinkering here, so I think we should probably grab. Let's just grab disassemble for now, just to save some space. And rip apart some of this scrap, for example. I'm just going to hold down spacebar here to do all of this quickly. Okay. Right, let's see if that worked. What did they drop? A gaslight Chris. Okay. That's pretty good. I won't be using it, but it's a good weapon. We've got 3 chem cells, a nullworm skull, and some elastin slippers, as well as 5 sphinx salt injectors. By the way, salt hopper mandible, pretty good long blade, if that's what you're running. Yep, here we go. Everybody is now friendly. The dromads have their old life back, which means we can now trade. After we loot, of course. A chain pistol. Oh, I love it. 2 chain pistols. Oh, this is so good. I do love me a chain pistol. And before we trade with these dromad, let's just grab anything of value here. These are going to be sower seeds. Finish exploring this floor. Alright, that's great. Oh, I forgot we're not allowed to eat, are we? We have to eat a whole corpse. I'm so sorry. Okay, ignore that. Just dawned on me. Okay, there's some somewhat decent loot here, but I think let's just see what these dromads have. They may not have anything. They may have to wait until they're... No, they do have stuff. Okay. So we've got a glow sphere, which we don't really need. Copper nuggets. We may as well try and take some trade goods here just to cut down on weight. And I'll probably buy out, I'm gonna keep the grenades on me for now. Probably will buy out the ammo as well. Since keeping hold of ammo is gonna be potentially difficult. Having 2 dromads like this, like next to each other, is really nice, honestly. carbide dagger. I'm actually thinking, you know, we could, I know we're using axes in our offhand, we could also spec into using daggers as well in our offhand, because daggers in your offhand are really good. You can just stack a bunch of bleed. I'm trying for this to not be too similar to the KuCap playthrough that we've recently sort of finished. We have a lot of decent stuff that we've found down here so far, holy cow. Spacer pistol, probably being one of the bigger ones. That's like an endgame item. What we'll probably do is spec into to pistols and go dual wield. But there you go. There's our first little sort of side quest done. Let's head back up here. We have to go from over here first. Just want to check before we go down. Make sure we don't miss anything. The great thing about this game is you essentially now, when you're underground, there's unlimited amount of caverns almost below you. You think about every parasang is a 3x3 grid. Well, those grids also have Z levels that go down further and further. I'm gonna leave you alive, but I hate you. I was also thinking it might be a good idea to try and implement, like, based on whichever level we are, that's the depth roughly that we have to be at. So we're at level 13 right now, meaning we should be 13 layers beneath the 13 strata deep, you know? Might be a fun little challenge just to keep us from hanging around too long. That's not to say we can't come back, it's just that should be something that we aim for. We're doing some good damage with our horns. So let's go back. Let's go to those stairs and let's go down and try and hit at least level 13. Trying to remember where the hell the I think it was over here, wasn't it? Stairway down. Yeah. Alright. Down again. Of course, the deeper we go, the more terrifying stuff becomes. I think horns is actually very fitting for what we are. If you think of us as this like grotesque, shape-shifting worm snake thing, having a pair of horns is actually great. It's also self-reliance, you know, we don't have to rely on having a weapon in our main hand. We just have our weapon on our head. Oh, a lot of these guys down here I've noticed. Okay, let's go this way. Nothing here, doesn't look like. Lumbling, huh? Nobody wake that guy up. Stop running. Got him. You reckon we can take on a slumberling? I think we can. Yeah, I'm just been thinking. I like the idea of going down to the strata that your level is. I think that's actually a pretty cool idea that we can try and implement, hopefully. Are we gonna fight this slumberling? I guess so. Yeah, we good. Okay, let's go this way. Keep moving, keep looking for a way down. There we go. Let's roll. Down we go. Further and further. Now I need to remember, whenever we get hungry now, we have to eat the entire corpse. This could be a mortar. It's a grenade launcher. Okay. We'll take it. Oh, what was that? A carbide battle axe. That's actually great. Let's put that in this hand for now. And why don't we jump down this hole? There's a pit over here. Yeah. Down we go. A slender grenade launcher and a grappling gun. Okay, cool. We're finding a lot of nice loot down here. Oh, that's a chain gun. Be careful. And a historic site, which sadly we'll probably never be able to visit. Unless we somehow happen upon a way to get to the historic site from being underground. Okay, down we go. We do need to eat. Did we loot this? There's nothing in it. Okay. There we go, level 13. So as a general rule now, we'll stay at this level until we level up. Books really have not much value to us, other than for selling. Probably end up eating one of these beetle corpses if they leave one behind. Yeah, there's a giant beetle corpse here. Let's eat it. Crunching through the exoskeleton gives way to soft meat that dissolves on your tongue. Actually sounds great. Okay, let's head east. Which mnemonic device do you use to remember your northeast southwest? I always remember never eat shredded wheat, which is what I was told at school. Plaster of sneakers, those are worth a lot of money. Steel shield we could probably start making use of if... Do we have shield skill? We do not. We could spec into it. Going horn with just a bunch of shields would be fun. I feel like it would be like an additional carapace that we could make use of. Something to consider, for sure. This missile, we'll set this as scrap. No need to be stockpiling those. Be careful of the breath beards here. How badly? Oh, we have to be careful. We're really susceptible to poison, aren't we? I totally forgot. I am not dying to a friggin... to a beetle, let me tell you. Yeah, need to remember that we do not like... If you look at our... Is it chitinous skin? Yeah. We take way more poison damage than we otherwise would. That's a lot of beetles. Right, they killed that poor Arcanaut. Now, how much water is too much water? Here's what I want to do. This is tedious, but I think worth it. We're just going to start pouring this all into a single... Didn't mean to do that. Pour into another container. Pour it into that. And then we'll probably stop picking up water for a while. And then we'll pour this 9 into here. And then make sure that we re-equip the axe. And also, one of our artifacts, it looks like we can store stuff in. It's a combustion cell, okay. We're about to level up again. Okay, we've got maggots down here now. These are the sworn enemies of all worms. Famously, maggots and worms don't get along. There we go, level 14. I'm gonna have to sort of prevent myself from just focusing now on horns. It's gonna be hard to do that. Can we go chitinous skin anymore? We can. Extra armor, extra strength. Let's do that. And then I said we wanted to pick up pistol at some point. I don't know why, but the idea of a worm firing a pistol is really, really funny. Don't even know what the logistics of that would be. Okay, this is just a null beard, which is fine. Lovely. We cut off the sensory ganglion, which means we can actually wear that, I believe, on our face for extra ego. 1 extra ego. What are we currently wearing on our face? Smiling sun mask with filters. Yeah, let's wear this instead. Keep moving. Gotta find a stairway down. Oh, that's a waveform worm. That might be tricky. No, we're good. That gave a good amount of XP though. Wouldn't mind fighting more of those. I'm trying to remember. Is it level 40? This is going to be a problem. Is it level 40 when you start encountering gamma moths? Because I don't know how we're going to deal with that threat other than having EMP grenades. Or using our force bracelet, possibly. Wow, this is a mummified corpse. There's some good stuff here. Yeah, we've got to be real careful of our weight. Because anything that we drop, let's be honest, we're not going to get it back. Just because if we put it in a chest, it's going to be so hard to find our way back to that chest. Right, let's keep heading west. Have here a null worm corpse. Stupid worm. Get rid of it. There can only be one. Stay away from that poison cloud. Check out this friggin' beetle nest. By the time we find a way down, we're gonna almost be level 15. Which is good because I think we can rapidly advance our horns at that point. Which will be a good boost for us. You know what, let's head north. Never mind, that was that was not the way to go. Please stop treading on the mines. Okay, we got quartz for our baboons here. Which I'm a little worried about, but I think we'll be fine. There we go. 3 in a row might be asking too much. With their damage reflection, be way too easy for us to accidentally damage ourselves down to 0. That one had a full right longsword, which is interesting. Really good charge. There we go. Now, if we had butchery, we could potentially loot their bodies. And I've always wanted to do a build. I've mentioned this multiple times. I've always wanted to do a damage reflection build, where our whole shtick is that we just reflect back some of the damage that we take. I think that would be a really cool and interesting playstyle. Perhaps not this build though. Okay, we are hungry again. Let's see if we can eat one of those beetle corpses. Yeah, our favourite. We've got a taste for beetles now. There we go. Let's keep going down, trying to find that stairway out of here. Oh, okay, we've got livid creepers. Livid creepers give incredible XP. Like, so good. Yeah, we're leveling too quickly. I'm going to rapidly advance horns, which should give us a nice boost. And then let's go for... I am enjoying our stinger. Okay, next rank doesn't really do anything. Let's take it regardless, because I'm assuming next rank, yeah, we get another additional strength point and another point of AV as well. Probably should start saving for akimbo. So I'm going to save my points just now. And we'll clear this map here and then we'll probably end. I'm trying to make these episodes a little shorter than we normally would for our usual seasons. Hey, that's a clockwork beetle. That's a little bit worrying. Where did you come from? I don't know where the clockwork beetle came from. I'm not seeing any ticking vents. There's another one. Okay, no ticking vents, that's the important thing. Okay, well, getting poisoned here is going to be really bad. We've got to be careful. Pick up this guy first. They drop good loot, those guys. Elastin skullcap. Probably start to equip some of this gear soon. There's no use using the Nullworm skull if we don't really have anything We don't need ego is what I'm trying to say. Stuff. Okay, we've been shot by a laser. Okay. These are low light laser turrets, aka laser pistols. There is a small chance that we may disarm one of them for a laser pistol, which I would love. However, doing it without long blade is not going to be easy. Okay, we're now carrying too much. Which means stuff like this we can drop. Like, we're never going to be using that. No, don't drop that. Drop this. And let's drop, or rather, let's disassemble these chrome revolvers. Set those as scrap. Take apart the ones that we already have. As well as the pump shotgun. That's freed up a little space for us. Okay, lots of solar cells. Let me try and hit this guy with a I can't use dismember, can I? I can use a flurry. Yeah, we are poisoned, which is really, really bad for us. Okay, I think we're good though. I reckon if we get too high of a level with our carapace, you reckon we could probably get one shot by poison? Because it seems that we take like exponential damage from it. Steel buckler, nylon body pack would actually be great. Let's equip that. We need some extra carry capacity. Until we find somewhere to offload. Okay, let's just take out our favourite meal here. Crunchy giant beetle. Still no stairway down that I'm seeing. Alright. Well, let's hope that when we come back, we will find a way down. We have 2 more floors to go down now. Remember, the new rule is we have to be at the same depth as our level. Alright, I'm going to end here. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to leave a like if you're enjoying this series so far. Subscribe for more Caves of Cud content, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.